Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast. I have no idea what episode this is.
Not a clue. I'm glad because you should have seen me trying to do the 3, 2, 1. It was just me like flailing my hand.
Yeah, I think it was 346. It is. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 346. I'm Joe.
And I'm Annie.
Annie, how the heck are you?
Pretty good, Joe. How about yourself?
I can't complain. Although my nose, like, the past couple of days has been like, it feels like I have something in my nose. Like just a massive
allergies?
booger.
Ooh, the boogies.
I've checked. Don't have one.
Got the Hanta.
Huh?
The Hanta.
Like the virus?
Yeah.
No. Is that even still a thing?
I don't know.
No, I don't have that. I just think I got my nose is a little overactive right now, producing a lot of snot mayhaps.
Yeah, you tend to overreact.
Yeah. I like when we were driving back from Eat of the Week just now, I kept going like this. I was like, what is like in my nose? I think what happened is because of the corn. When you eat corn touches nose all the time. It's very frustrating. And so I think I just got some corn juice.
Corn up in the nose.
Corn up in the schnoz. I was doing one of those in the mirror just to make sure. I was like, no, I'm free and clear.
Kernels?
No kernels, but I think just seasoning maybe. A little bit of butter.
Yeah.
Right at the edge of the nose, so it's just irritating the hairs.
Anyways,
welcome back from your trip.
Thanks. Yeah.
Had fun?
We did. We went home to Atlanta, Caitlin and I, and we did the zoo, and we did the aquarium, and we got the varsity. We did see Ryan, yeah. He took us up top to the top of Ocean Voyager to see the whale sharks. I'll show you a picture. It was really cool. But we had a lot of fun.
Pretty cool.
Yeah, traffic was terrible. It was great.
Always will be, always has been. I saw a TikTok the other day that was somebody talking about bottomless mimosas at brunch. And they were saying how they were there for like 2 hours maybe. They were at brunch for 2 hours, and they hadn't even realized how many mimosas they had consumed. And I was like, oh, this is going to be like a crazy number.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, by the end of 2 hours, I had 4 mimosas.
Oh my God.
And I was like,
get out of here.
Am I a raging
Are
alcoholic?
we alcoholics?
Yeah. So like, how many mimosas, one, is the right amount to drink at brunch?
At bottomless?
At bottomless brunch. And 2, how many could you?
So here's the thing. In a 2-hour span, 4 mimosas is not even close to enough.
Especially
However,
when it's bottomless.
When like we go out to brunch, and we have before like gone to brunch and got bottomless mimosas.
Gotten is okay as well, I believe.
Okay. Had
Yes.
bottomless mimosas.
We had bottomless mimosas. We had gotten.
We had gotten. I feel like 3 or 4 in a typical sitting is normal, even if they're bottomless.
What's a typical sitting?
Like when you sit down, you order your bottomless mimosas, they bring you your first one, and then they come back, they take your food order, you eat your food, you box it up, you pay your bill, and then you leave. I don't know.
Didn't you
That's
do it
just
at
like
first
in that. What?
Didn't you get bottomless mimosas?
No, that was at that other breakfast place where they had the weird pancakes.
In a span of like 45 minutes, which I feel like is a relatively normal time to eat.
I'd say 45 to an hour
Normal
if you're at
breakfast.
breakfast, yeah.
I feel like 4 is acceptable. You could do more if you wanted to. I feel like 4 is acceptable.
In an hour?
Yeah.
Okay.
But like if you're there for 2 hours, which to me feels like an extended amount of time.
Yeah, like you're sitting there, you're chatting, you're like you're enjoying
Because
the brunch.
After the hour mark, your food's done.
Yeah.
You should be focused solely on beverages at that point. So if we're hitting the 2-hour mark, we should be down like at least 8 mimosas.
Yeah.
I'm thinking 8.
I was thinking like, man, I could probably get like 12 down in 2 hours.
Yeah.
And that's what got me
You
thinking.
drink a lot more than me,
That
so
is
I
true.
think for you that could be feasible.
That is what got me thinking like, damn, we might be alcoholics because like we're talking 12 drinks in 2 hours.
But it's not that much alcohol. It's mostly juice.
It's mostly
This is
champagne.
not making me sound better.
Mimosas are mostly champagne. Mostly champagne.
Mostly champagne.
Yeah, there's not a lot of juice.
As I sit here and drink my beer.
Yeah, there's not a lot of juice in a mimosa. I think that's kind of the whole point. I like a juicier mimosa.
I like a champagne-ier
Yeah,
mimosa. I
be-
like the bubbles.
Yeah, I don't.
Actually, just give me a glass of champagne.
Sure. I think like if I'm gonna have champagne, just give me a glass of it.
Mhm.
If I'm gonna have a mimosa, put a little bit more juice in there, please. Because like if I'm gonna have essence of juice, give me the juice.
I want like a splash.
Yeah, and
of
that's how
juice.
most mimosas, I believe, are made.
Yeah.
And so, like, having 8 of those in 2 hours, I mean, you better hope you didn't drive to brunch because you're fucked.
Yeah, I guess I've never tried it. I've never had more than 4, I don't think.
I think,
But that's purely because of time limit.
Yeah.
That had nothing to do with me being able to drink them and just me being able to drink them in a
yeah,
set
I
amount
think
of
I
time.
could in 2 hours. Like, if I was limited, 2 hours, that's brunch.
Yeah.
I think I could have 12.
Yeah.
Easily.
Is it brunch?
Not
I'm
easily. I
focused
think I
on
might
food.
struggle a little bit. I think I could have 12. I
Yeah.
think I could get 12 down. I think that the right amount, even 4 still, like, I'm just now I'm thinking, like, financially, like, how much of them is bottomless.
Which we always
costing.
do that whenever we contemplate
look at
that.
the
We look at the
financial,
price
yes.
and we look at how much a single mimosa is, and we're like, can we drink 3 mimosas? Which
Yeah.
most of the time I think it's 4.
I think 4 typically makes
Most
it
of the
even.
times we've gone and like seen bottomless mimosas and
Yeah.
we've done the math, I feel like it's been 4 to make it even.
I will always go, like, if I'm buying bottomless mimosas, which, let's be honest, if I'm going to brunch, I'm always getting bottomless mimosas.
Yeah.
But if they have juiced options, I will have at least one of every flavor.
Mhm,
And then
mhm.
I will try and double up on the flavor that I liked the most.
Yeah.
So if they have 4 flavors,
We're
I'll
going
probably
5.
get 5.
Yeah.
If they have 10 flavors, well, I'm going to have to go with 11.
Yeah.
It's just how it works. When I went to bottomless brunch and mimosas, they had bottomless chicken and waffles.
You'd have to roll me
For my
out of there.
birthday, it was like my 25th birthday, I think, maybe 24th.
Not so long ago.
Yes, ages ago. They had endless flavors. I couldn't even like
Wow.
comprehend
Where was
how many
it?
flavors they had. Cafe Tutu Tango.
Why have we not gone there? Can we go to there?
Be sure, yeah.
Fantastic.
I think they still do bottomless mimosas. I looked at their menu not long ago, and I didn't remember seeing bottomless chicken and waffles anymore.
Not the right economy in it for it anymore.
No, but well, it wasn't like full waffles, and
It was like small servings.
it was like a quarter of a waffle with like a small piece of chicken. on
okay.
there. So like you could eat a ton
a bunch of
them.
them.
Yeah.
Okay.
But Cafe Tutu Tango, 10 out of 10
Oh,
experience.
we should go.
Highly recommend. Either way, I do think that when I watched this video, I was like, 4 mimosas is not enough mimosas for bottomless brunch or bottomless
For
mimosas.
2 hours, bottomless mimosas.
And then I was
sure.
like, I might have a problem.
And that's okay.
And that's why I had to ask you to at least know that I was probably going to get the same answer and be like, okay, well, at least I'm not alone.
We
in
both
this.
have a problem.
Yeah. I just like, if I'm out at brunch, those drinks don't count.
Mimosas are such an easy thing to
Yeah,
drink.
it's
That's
like-
why
it's
they're
like-
a breakfast drink.
Yes, it doesn't count as alcohol. I'm not
No.
like if I'm day drinking, if
Yeah.
I'm gonna go, if I'm doing like a day long bar crawl or a day long party or whatever, and day drinking is involved. If you're starting with mimosas, those drinks don't count towards your daily beer count or
No.
your alcohol count for the day,
Honestly,
which is definitely
beer
alcoholism talking. but
doesn't even really count in my head either.
That's definitely alcoholism. That's not a good way of thinking.
No, it's terrible.
Mimosas
but
don't count because it's with breakfast. There's juice. It's like you're just starting your day. They're-
cutesy.
Yeah. Now, but like when I start cracking open the beers around 11 o'clock noon, well, okay, now we're getting into the drinking.
We were
And
just
then when
talking about.
if I'm doing shots later in the evening, now we're really
See,
drinking.
in my head, we don't get to drinking until the shots, like the liquor comes out.
I mean, yeah, that's like heavy drinking.
Yeah.
But like, if
I know it's all drinking.
like if
but
I'm doing
like,
a case race, I'm drinking. It's not like, oh, this doesn't count because it's a case race. it's okay. Yeah, no, that's definitely alcoholism. Which
But
all of it is. Day
I
drinking in and of itself.
also, like, I
is-
offered you half of this because I can't drink more than like that much beer.
And see, I could down this whole. This is, by the way, I don't like. I
32
hope it
ounces.
shows. I hope it's accurate, like how massive this is on
I
camera.
think you can tell.
It's 32 ounces of beer.
We split this 3 ways. Like Caitlin has a full glass too. I had
Yeah.
a full glass. Caitlin had a full glass,
Like
and you
I
have a
could
decent amount in
easily-
there.
I could easily drink this whole thing, probably during this podcast.
I could. It would take me some time.
You think you could do it during the podcast? Like if
My
you had this
stomach
full
would probably
32
hurt,
ounces?
and I'd be
oh, I'll
I'd,
be
I'd be burping.
so gassy.
I'd be belching.
Yeah.
Actually, at the end of
the
it.
issue is this needs a bigger. Oh, it needs to be in a glass. That's what it needs.
He needs a
because
straw.
drinking out of yeah. Oh, you ever try drinking beer out of a straw?
No.
For story time.
Oh god.
So at who's
so dead?
somebody's bachelor party? My friend Jake's bachelor party? No,
Congratulations.
I can't remember whose bachelor party it was. It might have been Jake's. Might have been anybody else's.
Sorry, Jake.
We did like a beer Olympics.
That sounds fun.
Yeah, and one of the challenges was you had to plank while drinking, like chugging a beer. So
Oh,
we
I'd
had a
throw
straw
up.
in a beer, and you had to drink the whole thing.
This sounds so
And
fun.
so, like,
I
a bunch
vomit
of us,
everywhere.
yeah, a bunch of us chose beers because we all like had our own drinks, and so
Yeah.
like that's what we were drinking. And at like right before we all started, we were like I had an IPA, and I was like, I
Already a
can't
terrible choice.
drink that through a straw. I can't chug one of these. That's insane. Meanwhile, my brother had like twisted teas, no carbonation, very low alcohol.
So easy.
And so I was like, we should all get that.
I don't like
We should
twisted
make
tea,
this
though.
even. A few of us, not me, stuck with the beers. And oh boy, when I tell you, there wasn't like puking, but there was like, because there's so much foam when you drink it through a straw, they would like people would like chug it, they'd
Spewing
make
it
it
out
halfway
of
through.
every
Yeah,
orifice.
they'd be like halfway through and just pull it from the straw and just foam coming out of the mouth. And I was just like, oh God. Caitlin's saying something. Hold on.
What? Caitlin said, "Have you seen the ring dunks for A&M?" No.
No?
Yes, where you have to drink it to get your ring. At the
Oh,
bottom
I
of the pitcher,
have
and you have to
seen
drink the
that,
whole
yes.
gallon to get it.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And so like that's
Ah.
like you want it like you don't want it freezing
That's
cold.
years of
You
Southern
don't
tradition.
want it really, really bubbly.
They figured it out.
Yeah. But you don't want it room temperature either because you'll puke that right back up. So you want it like decently refrigerated, not freezing, because then you can chug it.
Mm.
And you don't want it super bubbly because let me tell you,
We should play Beer Olympics. That
trying to-
sounds fun.
trying to drink beer through a straw, the worst thing.
I'm already
in the world.
burpy.
Disgusting. I would love to do another Beer Olympics.
That sounds
It's
so
been a long
fun.
time since I've done one.
Let's
so.
plan one. That
Okay.
sounds so
The
fun.
Shuffle Podcast hosts Beer Olympics. Speaking of the Shuffle Podcast, big news. We have finally hit 100 subscribers, and actually we've passed it. We're at 104 subscribers as of the recording of this episode. So thank you, one, to Michaela's family.
Mhm.
Two, to the rest of you who have subscribed over the many, many years. We've been uploading to YouTube since 2020. April of 2020 was the first episode uploaded to YouTube.
Damn.
And
Got
so
real bored in
6
COVID.
Yeah, 6 years of this podcast, and finally we've hit 100 subscribers. I say that like we should have hit it long ago. I think this version of the podcast is probably the best the podcast has ever been.
As good as we've ever been.
Yeah, like we're finally in the same room all the time, and we've got a good
Consistency.
sign, and we've got a good setup,
We
and
actually
we've got
film every week.
we do film every week.
Great time.
So-
now we just got to post our TikToks every
Now we just got to post. Meg, get on that. We have a peanut gallery.
Oh, yeah.
Meg B's in the house.
Hi.
She
Caitlin
will
is
get,
also here.
Caitlin's also here, as you saw us talking. She will get better about posting on social media.
There's just you have all the food photos, and that's what gets posted. And so I'm like, I have nothing.
Like,
Yeah,
you
but,
have
like,
to send
we-
Meg the
'cause,
If
like-
photos
you
so
could
she can
edit
post
the
them.
clips, then
Then that would be
helpful.
Yeah,
but right
yeah.
now, I'm the only one who can edit the clips.
You're the ones that edit. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
You're
have all
very
the
good.
stuff for
I
it.
just don't know what you want.
you've seen the clips. You know what I want.
Whoa.
I just think your sense of humor and my sense of humor
Very different.
And so, like, you'd find something really funny, and I'm like, that's a shit ass clip.
I could ask. I could be like, hey, what about this clip?
See, that's what I don't waste time doing. I just go, that's the funniest part of this episode, and that's the clip.
What did Michaela post
Yeah, I
from
could do
last
that.
week?
The 6-7. That was funny. That was good. Yeah.
Yeah, and I just don't have the video either. Like,
Yeah, I have to make a shared folder on Google. That's what I should do.
Yeah.
Just add all of
Ooh.
us to a shared Google folder.
And then whenever we think about it, we could work on it.
one of us could work on it.
if we did like, I don't know. I feel like I'm just better at like content than just like editing videos. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, pictures, not videos.
Yeah,
Oh.
but we need the clips.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
the
yeah.
clips
The
are
clips
what
are the
bring,
sure part.
bring
for
the
sure.
audience in.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah,
figure
yeah.
it out. We'll brainstorm
So,
it.
I mean, like, listen, I'd be happy to edit if I had assistants. If then you took care of all of the uploading, which is what that's what our system was for a while,
Right.
and then I stopped editing.
Yeah.
Because it's exhausting sometimes.
Well, you don't sleep, so.
Sure. Anyways, let's get back to drinking because I recently discovered, also through TikTok, that I can figure out, not I, everybody, anybody who wants to do a simple Google search can figure out how many drinks any animal would have to have in order to reach the legal driving
Drinking
limit,
limit?
of 0.08. And so I figured we could, that's why we have
Is that
the
the
whiteboard.
whiteboard?
I figured we could do a little bit and figure out how many
Food.
beer. We're doing beer specific, which this is a good example because this is 5%
Hi-ya!
alcohol.
Got the big old whiteboard. Science with Joe and Annie is back.
Yes, backwards math. We're about to bring it
Backwards math
back.
once again.
So the formula, if you want to write this down, and you have to write it backwards. The formula for figuring out how many drinks an animal would need to have is the blood alcohol content, which is 0.08% or 0.0008. Oh my lord. That is, does that say drinks backwards? Damn. So it's the blood alcohol content, so BAC. You're going to want to create space for this. Oh, you are creating space. I'm following. Times the body weight in grams. So just do BW. And then in parentheses, a little g. Little g, yep. That's a normal G, yeah. Unk. Oh, yikes. And then divided by grams of alcohol per beer. Well, you don't have to write that whole thing, but the whole thing is divided by, yes. So grams of alcohol per beer. So G A per beer. Yep. There you go. So, and that equals the number of drinks. Yeah. So,
I'm really impressed
yeah.
with myself.
Do we want to throw that up here now? Because we don't necessarily have to write all the rest of it. We might do one example. So like we need to know the oh, I forgot something in here.
Shoot.
It's erase the body weight in grams. There's a letter that I missed. This is times R. We need the R factor. Just use your finger. You're not talking into the microphone, so I'm not responding to you. So times R, which is the specific body water constant. So the amount of the percentage of body water per this or for this specific animal. Yeah. You're doing content, body water. Yeah. So times R, then times body weight in grams, and all of that is divided by grams of alcohol per beer. Yeah. Okay, so let's do an example.
Thanks.
So, Meg, this is where you're going to come into play because we're going to need you to look up the body weight of some animals.
Okay.
And the water content of some animals.
Okay.
So, like for a human, the average body water content is 60%.
Okay.
So that's just 0.6. So if we were to do just a human, which is obviously easy to figure out, the blood alcohol content is 0.0008.
There's 3 zeros?
Well, it's 0.08%, which is then
Oh, okay,
0.0008.
Times 0.6.
Times 0.6 times, what's your body weight?
110.
What's 110 in grams? 110 pounds in grams.
Wouldn't that just... No.
I don't know how many grams are in
Yeah.
a pound.
Oh my god. 49,895.161 grams.
Isn't 110 pounds?
Yeah.
Okay, say that again.
49,895.161. That's fine.
Sure. And then you're going to divide all that by 14 grams. Because that is the average number of a standard 12-ounce beer with 5% alcohol, which is this.
Okay.
Now, this is 32 ounces, but we're doing 12. And that'll tell you how many drinks you can have before you have reached the legal limit.
1.7.
Oh,
I don't
my
believe
gosh.
that.
You can't even have 2 beers before you are at the legal driving limit.
I can. but like I can.
You might be fine drinking that, but
Yeah,
it doesn't.
you might not
it doesn't.
feel, but like if you got pulled over, which you wouldn't because you'd be driving totally fine, you'd feel totally fine. But if you got pulled
I would
over
blow
and they were
that.
like, "We're doing a
Then
random
that's what you
breathalyzer
would,
test," you would go to
You would
jail.
go over the limit. Yeah.
Because you are small.
Frequently, I have driven having more beers than this.
Oh, on a regular, I drive just like daily with
I
that
promise
many
I'm
beers in me.
safe. I promise.
So now let's do
You?
me. I might be just over 2. That's 145 pounds in grams.
Oh. It is.
I'm gonna need all the
65
other numbers
Are
again too.
you writing this down, Annabelle?
0.0008
Times
times 0.6
times
65,770. Make that 71.
divided by 14. How many can I have?
22.
That's not right. I can
What?
have 22
That's
beers.
what it says.
You missed a number
Did
somewhere.
you do
Hold
that
on.
right?
We'll do the whole thing
I
again.
can have 22 beers before I'm over. If I have 22 beers, I'm fucking dead. I am in the hospital. What do you mean? You were like 22 beers. Math doesn't lie. You wholeheartedly believed that was correct.
It was telling me that. Okay, times 0.6 times
65,771.
I don't think that one made a huge difference.
No, but I'm rounding up.
Divided by 14. 2.2.
2.2. Yeah, you
I
missed
missed
the
the decimal
You missed
somewhere.
the decimal.
I think it was
somewhere.
in the 0.0008.
Probably.
I think I did the 2
Yeah.
zeros.
Easy. Wait, so this is also for an animal, right?
So
This is
would
for
be an
Joe's
animal.
body weight.
This is for me, yeah.
Right, but you can use this for animals.
For any
Yeah,
animal.
but we have to look up the different
The
body water
Yeah,
content
so
for each
let's
animal.
go with
Oh, okay.
like pick any animal. Naturally, I want to go with giraffe.
Oh my god, that's what I was
yeah,
thinking too.
because that's what you worked with. So we need the average weight of a giraffe. Do you know that offhand?
Probably around 600.
Look up the average weight of a giraffe, and then we need the average body water percentage.
I think
Of a
Willow right
giraffe.
now is
The average
700.
weight of a giraffe is 2,400 to 3.
Give me the mark.
Okay.
Kigs.
Percent
I'm
pounds?
thinking kigs. Sorry. What?
You're thinking what?
Kilograms.
Oh,
We all
Then
measured
it's
everything in-
1,100.
We measured.
what was it?
For pounds, 2,400.
I forgot we measured
And
everything in
then
kilograms.
you said the water what?
1,100 is high because twig is not even 1,100
This-
kigs. So small, Joe.
2,400. That's a giraffe.
Okay, and then what's the
we
I
need
think
that
that's
in
Livy.
grams. Oh, and the body water percentage.
Well, if kigs is
Stop saying
1,100,
kigs, please.
So 2,400 grams
Kilograms.
is 5.291 pounds. Oh wait,
no,
I'm supposed to look up pounds, not grams.
wrong.
I was like, they're only 5 grams.
I was like, that's crazy.
1,100 kigs.
Oh,
would
okay.
be-
108,000. Nope, wrong. 1,088,621 grams.
88,000 what?
And then 621 grams. So 10,88621.
So little.
10,88621?
Yeah.
So 10 million.
No.
1 million.
1 million. Yeah.
Something,
Oh.
something ain't adding up here.
Jesus,
How the-
can you know?
How
Can
the
you
fuck
read?
do you read numbers? What the fuck is that number?
That is 1,088,621.
Oh my God.
I was right.
She needs some commas.
That's what I said.
Okay.
And then the percentage?
The body water content percentage of a giraffe. How much water are they?
How much percentage of water is there?
Can that be the title? How much water is a giraffe?
No.
It
We're getting a
says
weird look.
60%.
Oh, okay. So they're about as much water as we are.
That's believable.
Okay,
They drink water every couple days. Did you know that?
I believe it.
Okay, so we're doing
So
let me clear it.
0.0008
3
times
0.6
6. Yep.
times
1,088,621.
divided by 14.
14. So this is how many beers a giraffe can have. Now, we do not recommend giving giraffe beer. How many can they have before they're allowed to drive?
37.
Good for them.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know what? That makes sense, though.
They're big.
37 beers. Giraffe.
Good job, giraffe.
Now, I was looking up different body water contents of different animals.
Uh-huh.
I want to do a jellyfish
Ooh,
because a jellyfish
mostly
is
water.
mostly water. So I'm thinking they could probably
Oh.
have, even though
A
they
lot.
don't weigh a lot,
They
they
could
could probably have
filter it out
a
so
fuck
quick.
ton of beer.
Yeah.
So they're like 98% water.
They don't have mouths.
So look up the average weight of a jellyfish, Meg, in grams
Which jellyfish?
or pounds. The biggest jellyfish.
What? Why do you look like that?
You can't read it. That's
No,
why.
I'm reading it. It's just saying so much stuff. It says they can weigh less than an ounce, so under 20 grams,
Yeah, but
but can reach up to 4. Okay, so
I was gonna say,
440.
do the big one.
440 pounds.
The big jellyfish.
This jellyfish is going to down
Okay, so then
thousands of beers.
it's 199,580 grams.
Your nines are backwards, but I appreciate the
Oh,
effort.
are they?
Well, I mean, they're correct, but for our purposes. There we go.
Jellyfish are made out of between 95 to 98% water. So
So let's go with 90.
7.
7.
okay.
0.9. Did I do that backwards again?
Well, the 7 just has
Fuck it. It's 97%. Jesus Christ. Sorry, Meg.
It's okay.
Okay.
So 0.0008 times 0.97
97 times
times
199,580 divided by 4. Oh, if this number isn't insane, it's insane, isn't it?
11.
What? Because they don't weigh a lot? So is it
So-
more weight than body water? I thought for sure with 97% water.
I guess if this number is smaller,
So it really comes down to their weight. So what's like the heaviest animal?
do a blue whale.
Okay, give me the weight in grams of a blue whale. What was it? 14, 11? I don't know. I got.
14's the.
Oh, right. The number. Can I have the eraser? My fucking finger. Underneath it. I know this is a riveting episode.
It's
but
fun for us, and that's
It
really all that
is.
matters.
I don't care what you guys like. I care what I like.
It's science with Joe and Annie.
It's been a while since we've had
And you know
this.
what? 104 of you subscribe to that shit.
I have another thing.
Okay.
I have more to talk about too if we need any.
Oh, I got a funny story. Meg
Oh
already
my
heard this
God.
story.
Are you ready for
Yeah.
this number?
This is in grams?
Yep.
For a giraffe. For a blue whale.
For a blue whale. 113,398,000.
Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down.
I can just read the number.
113 million. Yeah, 113.
398,092.
Bro. 2. Hey, look at that.
Getting better.
And their body water percentage.
The tween would be about 45%.
Okay.
Oh, kind of low.
Not a lot of water.
I guess that makes sense for an animal that's in the ocean.
I don't know. The jellyfish is 95% water.
Yeah, but that's a jellyfish. No, that's right.
So
0.0008 times 0.45 times. Can you read that?
113,398,092.
Divided by 14.
Give me over 37. Way over? Is it 100? More than 100? I'm freaking out.
Oh, no.
How many is it?
Wait, show me.
2,000.
2,000? You sure we did the math right?
I'm pretty sure.
I was gonna guess 1K, so I think that's right.
Okay, give it to me again.
2,000.
Hold on, what the hell is that?
That's crazy.
that was the blue
Good
whale.
for the whales, though. I mean,
2,000.
they deserve it.
915.
For a blue whale.
Wow.
So we have
So body
one
weight
one
is
of the largest land animals, a jellyfish, and the biggest animal in the world. Heaviest animal.
So
biggest.
truly body weight plays
Matters
the
more.
biggest factor in
Yeah.
this.
Is that
Which
what
I guess makes sense because, like, you and I have the same water percentage.
Yeah. But our
but
body
I'm
weight
heavier than you,
changed
so I
it
can drink more.
drastically.
Yeah.
Not
So I don't know
drastically,
why
but-
I didn't know that because everybody knows that the heavier you are, the more beer you can drink.
Yeah.
That was very stupid of me to
Which-
even. I just thought, like, with a drastic change in water content, it would make a huge difference.
This leads me to my next question of how. So, like, my mom and I are roughly the same weight. I can outdrink her 20-fold.
Sure, she just might be she's like alcohol has a more of an impact on
tolerance.
Yeah.
Tolerance?
Yeah, like your tolerance is just higher. 1, you're younger. 2, you drink more often.
It was my cat.
You drink more often and you are younger. So your alcohol tolerance is higher than your mom's. Now, if your mom was down in alcohol on a regular basis, she'd be able to drink you under the table.
She can't drink anything.
There you go.
She also has kidney disease.
That could also be a problem.
Sorry, Mom.
But also, I think age plays a very big role because, like, as they age, their liver ages. As we age, our liver ages. As those old fucks age, so does their liver. And so,
Like when we went on Everest the other night, and I was like, getting so old,
yeah,
man.
no, I did not feel okay. What was the lightest jellyfish?
Grams.
It was less than an ounce.
So 20
less than
grams?
20 grams.
So let's just round down to 15 grams.
Okay.
What could we do for, like, what would the smallest jellyfish be able to consume?
Hold, please.
Because now I want to see how much, like, body water content does play a role.
What is the grams? What am I doing?
15.
What am I missing?
I don't know.
What is the R? Body water.
Which was 97% for the
Yeah.
jellyfish.
That was what I was. Okay. That divided by 14.
How many? And this is a tiny jellyfish.
0.00083. It can have like
0.008. So it can
a
have
milliliter.
literally a sip of beer, and that thing's
Maybe a sip.
can't fucking drive anywhere.
Yeah.
Wow. So what if I was 98% water?
My chair's
How
broken.
much then could I drink?
Hold, please.
So what I'm learning is that you could have, it doesn't matter how much water's in your body.
All how heavy you are.
It's all about your weight.
Yeah. Okay.
So then why is everybody like, make sure you drink a water with that? Water doesn't do shit.
It might help like dilute it as it's going in.
We just learned that it doesn't matter.
But it's not diluting you, it's diluting the beer. It's diluting the alcohol, which maybe changes something with the
but like,
alcohol
wouldn't your body
percentage.
water do that same thing?
I have no idea. Because the water you're drinking is not going directly into your bloodstream.
True. Neither is the beer, though.
I guess maybe. But the water body content you have, a lot of that's just naturally in your bloodstream.
Just my skin is made up
Yeah.
of water, yeah.
Whereas like the water you're drinking to offset alcohol,
that's inside my body.
is not necessarily going to your
That's
bloodstream.
like-
It's like just
yeah.
going to different organs and
Brings up the
diluting
question,
beer.
am I wet all the time, or am I permanently dry?
Is water wet?
Water is wet.
You're
What- how
60%
much-
water. Sorry. Okay.
I'm 60% wet all of the
All
time. Also, my body, not 60% water. I'll tell you that right now. My body water content is low. Permanently dehydrated.
Times point.
What was my weight in grams again?
What am I doing? What am I changing of this?
Me, but 98% water.
So I'm doing 0.98 instead of 0.6.
Yeah.
Hold on.
And then times
We're looking it up.
however heavy Joe is.
You were 145 pounds, yeah?
Yeah.
So 65,700.
71.
Say it again.
65771.
Divided by 14. 3.6. So it goes
So
up
it
like
does change.
1.5.
So the more water I have, the more body water I'm made of,
So
I can have one more beer.
you are 35 pounds heavier than me.
Yes.
And you could have 1.5 more beers than me. Roughly. That's how it was. I'm not asking. I'm stating.
No.
Yeah.
You were at 1.7. I was at 2.2.
I thought I was at 1.1.
1.7. You could have almost 2. I could have just over 2.
Oh, okay.
So I was like 0.5 more.
0.5
I could have
higher
half
than
a
me.
beer more than you.
And then we changed your body content by 30% more than me instead of 30
And now I can have
pounds. And now you can
3.6.
have 1.4 more than what you originally could have.
So 30% more water means 1.5 more beers.
30%.
for just
30
me.
more pounds means half of beer.
The water
Can play a factor.
does play a
Probably the
factor.
smaller you are, the more water plays a factor. For a blue whale,
Water wouldn't play
not
a
doing
factor at
anything.
all. God, imagine a blue whale is 98% water.
Well, please.
We've got the blue whale weight right there still.
Perfect. Okay. 0.0008 times 0.98
Yep.
times
113,398,092.
divided by 14.
Is it like 5,000 now?
6,350.
Wow.
So in that instance, so the larger, it's exponential. The larger you get.
That's crazy.
Oh my God. The larger the animal, the more body weight plays a percentage. No. The more
body water.
plays a percentage. The smaller you are,
The less it matters.
The less it matters, and the more poundage matters.
So they work hand in hand,
Yeah,
which
yeah.
I guess makes sense.
Makes perfect sense.
This is science that everybody else already knew.
Everybody's like,
But like,
duh, and we're like, oh my God.
Yeah, like I saw a TikTok and it was like this guy realizing that he could like do this math.
Yeah.
And I was like,
This
wait,
is-
I want to learn how to do that.
This
And
is
so I Googled it.
groundbreaking
Yeah, and
science for me.
because like you don't think of how many beers could your cat have before she couldn't drive.
I don't know how much she weighs, so I can't tell it.
Yeah. And now you could figure it out. And that's awesome. That's fun to know. Again,
is.
don't give your cats beer.
But like if you did,
Now you know.
now you know.
If you ever find a jellyfish and you pour a little bit of beer on it, it can't drive.
And now you know. I should never be driving ever. Apparently.
It's wild.
That's crazy.
Like 2.2 drinks, I could drink that. I mean, I'm gonna drink that almost right now. What's a third of 32?
And that's just beer, right? That's
That
just
is
the math
just
you
beer.
did with 5% beer.
Mhm.
I've had like hard liquor and driven before.
Yeah. Like if you had
Safely, parents,
if
mind
you had
you.
one shot and then immediately went to drive, you would be over the legal limit.
It's crazy. Because I feel fine. It's like I just took a shot of water. But I didn't.
And now we know why you were the way that you were
Oh my God.
at Halloween Horror Nights last year.
Yep. Terrible.
Well, now I want to know, like, we could reverse some of this math and figure out how many, or like, what is my blood alcohol content based on how many beers I've had? How would we do that math? How do we reverse this formula to get that number? Got to rearrange the formula here. I know that this is not that riveting, but to me, this is absolutely fascinating. You almost caught that. I'm just going to reverse or turn this mic towards you, so that way maybe it picks up some of your talking.
Maybe hear me.
Yeah, but also so it's not picking up me again. Erase it all.
Oh.
Leave the equation. And write it forwards first if you have to.
What's happening.
You know, I could just Google this faster than you can write it. We're trying to find the blood alcohol content based on how many drinks I have. Yeah, what else is crazy is there's just a website for calculator. Oh wait, I have to put my name in it? Oh, I don't want to do that. They're gonna be like, this guy this guy needs to be put on a list. So the number of drinks times the grams of alcohol per beer. Okay. Well, it's simple. Divided by my body water content times my body weight. Okay. So we don't have to show all this math. We can just do it forwards now. So let's say I go out, I have 8 beers.
That's fine. Let me get my calculator out.
Yep. So
I'm good at math. I'm not that good at math.
I have 8 beers, and they're all 14 grams of alcohol.
5%.
Yeah. Okay.
divided by R, which was
0.6.
6.
And my body weight was 66,771.
Yeah. I try to make sure that this does PEMDAS correctly. Hold on.
I don't know that it will.
0.6 times, what was it? 66, 78.
771.
And 112 divided by, that was.
Why don't you just look at the history? Click the little timer up there. Not the timer, the clock up there in the corner and tell you what your previous number was.
Oh. I was actually one off.
That's fine.
This is what it says. 0.002.
Oh, right. But then we multiply that by 100. Because remember, we're looking that this is giving us the blood alcohol content, which is like we were using 0.0008, which is 0.08.
Oh.
Yeah.
You're right.
28%. Blood alcohol content is a percentage, right? Or am I crazy?
It is. Should be. Because it's a percentage
0.08%.
of alcohol in
So we
your...
will multiply the final result by 100.
Yeah.
0.27.
What was this number? What did we find?
We found my blood alcohol content
Given
after 8 drinks.
You had 8 drinks. I see.
Holy
High.
shit. That is high. That's over 3 times the legal limit.
Mm-hmm.
And I
with
can promise
8
you
beers at 5%.
I can promise you I have but how much time? Like I'm not slamming 8 beers then driving.
This is true. This is assuming you're consuming it all at
immediate.
once.
Yeah, like I just finished 8 beers and now I'm going to drive.
And you've had
But
no water to offset this at all.
If I have it over the course
or food, because how much does calories play into this?
Very good point. This is
that would be crazy math right
stomach. This is I just
no
finished
water.
all 8 at one time. I haven't had any water, and I'm just raw dogging these beers.
Yeah,
I would be at 0.27. Now, if I do that over the course of 8 hours, it drastically changes everything.
Mm-hmm.
Because what is it, like 1 hour, 1 drink an hour?
I think that's what it is.
Out.
Yeah.
So, ow. And I definitely don't have 8 drinks over 8 hours. I have 8 drinks over 2 hours, maybe.
That was fun math. Math with Joe and Annie.
God. How much would I need to... So, 0.27, to get to 100, I'd have to quadruple that. So I'd have to have 32 beers instantly to be at 1% alcohol.
Yeah, because there's no exponential in this, so that should work out. Yeah.
And if I had 32, if I was 1% blood alcohol content, I'd be dead, but 2, 32 beers would just straight up kill me.
I'd have to pee really bad.
You would be so deceased, it's not even funny.
But first, I'd have to pee really bad.
First, you'd have to pee really bad, yeah. That's the other part. How much does peeing?
Right.
Also in Utah, by the way, the blood alcohol content's 0.05.
Because alcohol goes through me quickly. Like as much as it's working against me quickly, it's also getting out of me very quickly because I have to pee the second I drink alcohol. I have to pee right now, and I've had 8 ounces of beer.
I never pee.
I know.
Yeah, that's fascinating.
Fun
God, I
stuff.
love that. That was really fun.
Hopefully that was
there you
enjoyable
go.
to watch.
If you're ever interested in figuring out how much, just think of an animal and you let us know which animal.
We'll do the math for you.
We'll reply in the comments with what animal you want to find out.
Or if you're curious how many drinks you can have while still being under the legal limit.
I'll tell you what.
Let
it's
us know.
Probably right around
1
2.
to 2. Somewhere in between 1 to 2.
But that is, again, instantaneous.
Yes.
That's like if you have 2 drinks.
If you have 1 drink instantaneously. I'm messing around.
Huh?
I was joking.
Oh.
If you have 1 drink, of course you're having 1 drink instantaneously. You're just absorbing it.
That's the thing is you can't sip it. You can't like drink the drink over an hour. It's got to be.
Yeah, chug
it.
Chug it.
You have to inject it into your veins. That's really what this is telling us, is if we just put alcohol in our blood.
Straight into your bloodstream.
How many times can we do that? 32 before I'm at 0.27.
Or you are dead.
Before I am dead.
Cool.
Yep. One more story before I jump to your stuff, but this is something I told Meg yesterday, and I said I was going to bring it up on the podcast. This happened last week. We were at our first softball game, and Meg was not there. We had our first softball game, and the ump had shown, like, he got there a little bit after us. Now, we had the same ump this week that we did last week.
My God,
and this guy's a character. And so, like, this game, yesterday we were playing another game. We were all, like, laughing at him because at one point he was on his phone while the game was actively happening. Like there was a pitch coming in, and he was.
He was over
texting.
here texting her, like talking the text
Yeah.
and stuff.
What?
And I think it was Meg. You were the one saying like he doesn't. You don't text that often unless you.
I said, you don't text that much unless you have a side hoe.
Exactly. And so Meg's like, he's got a side hoe. And I go, actually, Meg, it's funny you say that because last week I heard something that made me question this umpire's outside of umping action. And so he shows up to the game last week. He goes and he gets the net for the pitcher. As he's walking over there, he's on the phone. I'm just standing in the dugout, just observing my surroundings. He walks up and he's on the phone. He goes, yeah, no, she tried that. Yeah, no, she did that same thing. She did that same thing last week. Yeah, she did the same thing. I couldn't get it up. And I just went, he grabs the net, walks away. And I'm just like,
It's got to be something else.
nobody. That's what I thought. I was
It's
like,
gotta be related to
there's no
something.
way
There's no
he's
way.
talking about that. But then what happened? Meg said something about you don't text. Texting mid-game. This
was before I heard about that.
Coming towards him, and he is actively on his phone texting.
He kept checking. It was like in his pocket, and once Riley said it because she was catching, so she heard him doing all of this, and so at one point I went to watch him, and every pitch he would just check his phone in his pocket.
And it's not like he's looking at the time because like we're in the middle of an inning. It doesn't matter what time it is.
You also most umps keep an alarm on their phone for when the game is over
Over,
or
yeah.
about to end, so like they don't need to check it. And I was like, this is crazy.
So she made that comment of nobody texts that much.
and
unless
then
they
he
have a side
told me,
hoe.
I was like,
And then I was like, well, it's funny you should say that because listen to what I heard
Listen to
last
this.
week.
Yeah.
And
I was like,
Riley's almost always the catcher. And so I was like, Riley, I told her this last week. I was like, Riley, while you're up there, because she said last week he's very
Gotta
chatty.
see if
He
you
loves
can
to
get it out
talk
of him.
to the people up there.
So who you texted?
And I was like, Riley, you need to find out.
damn.
what
I
his
wish I
deal
was
is.
there with
What
him
could
because
he
I
not
would
get
get
up?
it out of
at
him.
one point I went up to bat, and it was when you guys were like cheering extra loud for me and barking, and
Yeah.
he was like, "Are they barking at you?"
You're like, hell yeah, they
And I
are.
was
They ain't
like-
barking at you.
He walked away at one point. Now this was like we thought he was coming to say something to us. Like he walked away from home plate. This was right after one of the players on our team had like called him out for a bad call. And so he walked up to him and was like, "Hey, she bobbled the ball. Like, why did you call me out?" And the ump like didn't say anything and then just like walked away from home plate towards our dugout. And we all like
You're
were like, "What the fuck's it?" Like we thought he was coming to say something to us. And then he leaves the field, goes over to the picnic table, goes into a cooler that I didn't know was his, opens up the
I saw him
cooler,
bring the cooler out.
grabs a water and a Mio, and walks back to home plate, sets it down, and says, "Okay, go ahead." And we're all like,
What just
What the
happened?
I
fuck is
clearly
going
missed
on?
this because I did not see any of this
"Yeah."
happen.
He just.
I
walked-
remember the bobbling happened. I remember
This
the
was
bobbling
right after
happened, and
that happened. The
Okay.
next, like the top of the next inning,
oh,
was
gotcha.
when we swapped. Or I guess it would have been No, it was the top of the next inning because you guys were all out on the field.
Because
That's
we
why
went
you
to
didn't
go
see it, 'cause
field.
You
Yeah,
had gone
I
out
had
to second base
run
already.
out. Yeah.
And so he walked away, went and grabbed a water and a Mio, which is fine. Got to hydrate. But it was just like, dude, like, what do you like?
We're
You're
in the
just
middle.
middle of a game, randomly walking away on your phone. Couldn't get it up. I want to know what it was that he couldn't get. But like, you don't say that in
Oh,
any other context.
And you know, I would 100% ask him about this. I should go.
you should go.
I need to go
And
and
if
ask
we get
him.
the same ump, and you'll know him, well, we'll all know him when we see him. He's missing some teeth,
Oh.
and he told Riley all about it. He
You know-
lost a tooth when he was younger.
Sounds
And
like he might
I-
tell you about it unprovoked.
He
The
might,
So
thing
yeah.
is, I looked at this guy for like a couple innings before I said anything about like just
Yeah.
who he was and what. And I'm thinking the whole time, I'm like, there is something about this
Yeah,
dude that
there's
we don't know.
something off
And
about
I
him.
thought it, and I was like, we're never gonna know. And then Riley made the comment, and I was like, this dude's got a side hoe
do we
somewhere.
know if he has a main hoe?
I have
I don't
no
know.
idea.
I didn't see a ring. I looked.
Somebody
But-
yesterday was like
Maybe it's just his main.
maybe he's like, I'll bet he's
Yeah,
just like
but
drunk all
also-
the time. And I was like, well,
Probably.
how
You know
often
what?
do
That
people
is
really
the
put
vibe he
Mio
gives
in
off.
their water?
Yeah.
I'm thinking he went and grabbed a water that wasn't a water; it was a vodka.
And he's
to-
doing
to
a
make-
vodka cran.
Yeah, and he's just squirting Mio into there, and he's just hammered during these games, which would explain why he's just yapping so much.
Good for him.
But it was, oh god, what did
We
he
should
say?
measure his
Oh,
blood
he had-
alcohol content.
We got the score messed up at one point. We thought it was 13-5. The other team had 15-5. At one point, somebody said 10-5.
I think the other team said 10-5. The ump said 15-5.
Ump said 15. Other team said 10. We had 13. And he was like, "No, you guys just got 9 that inning." And we were like, "Oh, you're absolutely right." So like our math was wrong. We were at 15.
Mhm.
And so then he went back to home plate and was like, he's like, "Yeah, well, I guess one of us has to have skills, and it makes sense that it's me." And I turn around and I go, "Yeah, but you're missing teeth, so it's fine."
Joseph, who are you?
It was just like, if you're gonna say shit about our math and their math, I'm gonna
I'm
say
gonna
shit
talk
about
about your
your
teeth.
missing teeth. I can see it from the outfield. But yeah, it was. I really want to know.
Okay,
So
what's
if
his
he
guy's
does
name?
come, I don't know
want-
what his name is.
Oh.
His name's
I-
Blue. That's his name.
Yeah, that's what we call the ump. He's
Oh.
confused.
Yeah, she's confused.
But I really want to have him again so that Riley can like listen really
Lock
hard
in on
to
the conversations. Yeah.
yeah.
'Cause
I
he
just want to go up and ask this man
You
to his
could,
face.
you know what? Annabelle could just go up to the gate behind him and just.
just listen.
Hey,
yeah.
who are you texting?
Yeah, ask him.
Because you know
Be
I
like, hey,
will.
aren't you watching this game? Who you talking
Who
to
you
right now?
texting? Curious.
Yeah, I really want to know
How
what
you
he
keep
was
the
referring
time.
to.
How you keep score?
Yeah, I really want to know what he was referring to when he said I couldn't get it up.
No, Joe, you know what he was referring to, but I also want to know who the other person was on the other end. I want to know
that's
who
the
it was.
conversation.
Friend, his buddy.
When he said, yeah, she did the same thing last week. She did the same thing to me.
I'm
I
thinking
was like,
he's
so
talking
he's
to his
talking
good
to
friend.
another guy
Mhm,
who.
But
He's
I want to know.
Trying to be there for him.
But
Yeah,
I
but,
want to
like,
know
in this
who that
difficult
guy
time.
is. I
Yeah.
want to know who he is.
Like,
and, if
and how
they're-
does he know anything about this girl too? Like,
Right,
did
right.
they both? Are they both seeing this girl? Is he just like, well,
Same
maybe
hoe.
she should try this? And he goes, no, she did that. Still didn't work.
It can't be that.
What else do you?
Yeah, but what
not that
else
you would
could
ever
it
say
be?
this, but like, what
But
else do
here's
you
the
talk
thing,
about?
Annabelle,
I
if
can't
you
get it
saw
up.
this guy, it would make sense. You'd be
If-
like, yeah.
But like, I mean, legitimately, like, can you think of anything else that somebody would say I couldn't get it up in any other context?
I'm thinking like we're working on something. Like,
Well, it's not a bouncy house, Annabelle. So
Yeah,
I
you're not
don't-
exactly getting bouncy houses up with a man and a woman involved.
Lord, I
I
don't
d-
know.
yeah, exactly.
She did the same thing last week. I couldn't get it up. There's only one thing that comes to mind, and the fact that nobody else that I've told this story to can think of another thing leads me to believe that it has to be that thing. And he was just having this open conversation in public. How many people are around? Nobody. Nobody else heard this but me. I was the only one that heard this. But that's because I'm very observant. I was telling Riley this yesterday. I pay attention
Joe,
to
you
my
need to be the
surroundings.
catcher.
I really do. I should just
Yeah.
put myself in that position for no reason other than to listen to his conversation.
Just like
Use text really quick.
Well, when Riley was like, he's texting to talk, and I looked and I was like, he's not wearing like an Apple Watch or anything. And then I watched him later, and he was full on pulling out his phone. To
did he
do it.
talk to
He's
text?
doing
her?
like
Like,
talk to text,
yeah.
speech to
Yeah,
text.
What is she hearing?
I don't know. She wasn't locked
She's
in.
not paying attention.
Oh my god!
Riley's not observant.
That's
Oh
what I'm
my
saying is we need to have
God.
him
Get
again
someone
so
else
that
in
she
there.
locks in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice him pull his phone out. It was, I think it was Meg who pointed it out to me that she was like, no, he just totally missed that pitch. He didn't even call ball or strike.
I think that was Riley. And it
Oh,
wasn't
maybe it
me.
was Riley. Somebody had pointed it out. They were like,
Somebody.
he didn't even call that pitch.
Do they get paid?
Right,
It
to
was
be-
somebody-
obviously a ball, so that's like nobody like
Do
questioned
they
anything.
get paid?
No.
Well, I
It's
guess
just
they do.
volunteer?
They're run through like an association,
Oh,
No.
really? So
Yeah.
they're getting paid for this?
Yeah.
I thought it was all
They should be.
volunteer.
but they're not getting paid by Disney.
Okay.
Yeah. So
So if he is drinking, it's okay.
Hey, I'm not judging.
I mean, nobody's
We're
gonna know.
alcoholics.
Like, did any of us just like get
Even if he
over?
was drinking, I wouldn't really care.
We're like, it's slow pitch
I'd be like,
Disney
we won the
softball.
game,
You're
so-
okay.
I think the other team was more mad at him for a couple of outs that he didn't call.
I can only have 1.5 beers before I can't drive, so can't be mad.
God only knows how many you could have before you ump a game.
Yeah, right.
But
Yeah, that was so funny, man. I hope we have him again just so I can
Yeah,
get the story,
I think
man.
he does the 6:30 games because that's 2 6:30s in a row we had him. Next week we're
They
7:30.
do if they're
Mm.
scheduled. They do all the games on that field. They're scheduled a field, and then they
Okay.
do all 3 or 4 games that are there.
Man, I
Okay,
need to
so it might
go.
not matter what time we have it. So what field
Right?
we play
It's
on.
yeah.
That's awesome. I think we're at the next field, the same field next week.
I hope.
I
Was
need to
that where you were
go.
last week?
Yep.
Fantastic news.
Oh my god.
I'll be there. Hold on.
So
I'll
hopefully
be
it's
there.
him again.
Tuesdays.
Tuesday.
Every Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Every Tuesdays.
Caitlin closes on Tuesdays.
I currently don't even have a shift, so
Well,
Beautiful,
then
stunning.
I'll
It's
be
at 7:30.
7:30.
you can go.
ESPN Worldwide
Yeah,
Wide
7:30.
World Sports.
That's right.
7:30?
You know what? That team brought out their mic yesterday in
Yeah.
the dugout, and I was like, "The fuck is happening here?"
Yeah.
Because like music is one thing, but to bring out a full mic
had-
and introduce every single person that goes up to hit, I was like,
They had like a full blown announcer in their dugout. The other team.
"Oh my god, it was crazy."
You guys have walk-up songs?
We did last season because I brought
No.
the speaker, but now I'm on the field, so I don't have time to play the.
Also, isn't your speaker like not work anymore or something?
Also that.
R.I.P.
But most people do it, so we don't really need it. We just listen to their music.
True. But I'm gonna bring it next week.
There we go.
Yeah. Anyways, what do you have?
Well, my brother, as
Oh, right.
you might know, I don't actually know if you know this.
Works at a pizza
works
studio.
at a pizza place. Actually, Alexander, the one who was here and made the pizza for you, got fired. He fired him.
What?
What'd he do?
For what?
He didn't show up to work after trading. He traded a shift with a kid, gave it to him. It was all square, and then he came
The
here,
other guy.
and the other guy didn't show up, and they fired Alexander.
Why?
It made no sense.
Did he? plead
Did he
his
fight
case?
them?
I mean, he's 15. What was he gonna do?
Not get fired.
I don't
get
know.
fired.
And he works more. He is a lifeguard now at Lake Lanier, Margaritaville, and he gets better benefits and everything.
Okay.
So I don't think he was like too beat up about
Upset
it. But Anderson still works there. The older brother, not my older brother, but
The oldest one.
the middle child. Love ya. Anyway, where was I going? Oh, the other day he was telling us when we went home. He was telling us the story of this woman that walked in, and they serve wings at this pizza place. Naturally, I feel like
As
that's
they
a
do,
normal
yeah.
thing. And she asked, they serve them in like 10, 20, however many. And she asked for a 10 count of all flats.
Okay.
And he said, I'm sorry, ma'am. We can't do like all flats or all drums. Like it's just a mix of
Oh, okay.
wings.
Fair
And
enough, I
well,
suppose.
and when I say he said, I'm sorry, ma'am, the way he didn't, he very, to us at least, was very like annoyed that this woman was asking for 10 flats. And so I said, Anderson, I don't think it's that crazy that this woman was asking for 10 flats.
Totally
And they
normal.
ended up being able to give her 10 or 5 flats and 5 drums of different flavors. I don't know. He explained like why they couldn't do it. I didn't really understand it, but whatever. And he was like genuinely annoyed that this woman came in here throwing a fit about how she couldn't get her 10 flats. And I said, I don't think it's that crazy that she walked into a pizza place and requested 10 flats. I think flats are the better of the two. I prefer them.
I disagree, but I know that I'm in the
I
minority.
was going to
on
say,
that.
which was going to be kind of my question to you, which
Yeah.
one you prefer, because he like fully was adamant that first of all, drums were better. And second of all, he was like, well, we're a pizza place. They shouldn't come in here asking for flats. And I was like, this is insane.
Asking for flats or asking for wings?
Flats, like
Okay,
all flats.
Specifically asking for
Mhm.
flats.
Or all
what does
drums.
being a pizza place have to do with that?
I don't know. That was the argument he kept making. So this is
Okay.
why I was like, I'm going to bring it, because he was like, he wanted to like call in. He was so adamant that this woman was in the wrong and that he should have been annoyed.
I'd have to like hear how he tells the story of, like, and what the woman said and did.
He said she was being a Karen, but I was like, I feel like if I walked in and asked for 10 flats and you like rudely told me I couldn't have them and looked at me like I was stupid, I also would be annoyed at you.
Yeah, I feel like I would be. I fully agree with him that drums are better. I'm a drum man.
Yeah.
But
He also thought I was crazy for thinking flats were better.
yeah,
but
no, I think you are crazy as well. I don't think you're crazy. I think most people think flats are better.
Yeah.
I prefer drums because I think the meat. It's easier to get to the meat, and I think the meat's better on a
oh,
drum.
see, I think it's easier to get it out of the
because you
flat.
gotta like.
I like to push it out of the
I
middle.
hate that. I don't want to work for it. I don't want to stick my tongue in between. The
I don't like
bones.
how fatty the ends of drums tend to be.
See, and I think there's a lot of fat on a flat.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But anyways, I do think most people think flats are better. That's
Mhm.
not the point. The point is, like, maybe this is something that happens often because, like, it is very
Maybe.
common nowadays for people to request all flats or all drums.
Yeah.
That's like a very common thing ever since the argument of flats or drums came about.
Yeah.
And the internet.
Which is
was
why I
going
feel
around.
like it should be okay for them to
I would agree.
plate 10 flats.
But I'm thinking that maybe this place is like, no, we're not going to honor requests for specific kinds of wings.
I guess.
And so don't even ask. And I'm guessing he gets asked all of the time.
Maybe.
And that's why he got so annoyed.
He was
but
so
I really
annoyed
like.
with this woman. It was hilarious.
It does not surprise me at all that somebody would ask that question.
Mhm.
It does surprise me a little bit that somebody would get so irritated by that question, unless it is something that happens all of the time.
Yeah. And I wish I could have called him for this episode to see exactly what he said because he was very mad.
Yeah.
Very annoyed with this poor woman, who I think is a poor woman. He would not agree that this was a poor woman.
I mean, if she was snotty about it, then fuck her. Fuck her and her flats.
and sure, I'm all against the Karens.
Yeah,
Sure.
absolutely.
But like, I too would be annoyed if I asked for 10 flats and someone looked at me like I was insane. I would be like, what is your issue? Like,
Yeah, but did you just be like, can I get those all flats, please? Or were you like,
let me get the flats.
I just get those as flats, right? How about you eat my
Yeah,
little
yeah.
asshole? How about that?
Sure. Anyway, I'm sure he will probably watch this video, or at least my parents will, and they will report back to him. So we'll hear what he has to say
There will
to
be a
respond
comment
to this.
for sure
yes.
from your dad.
My other thing was my story about the snake.
In the house.
Not in the house. It was in the driveway. So it was in
Well, the comment said in the house.
Did it?
The comment. The
my
notes.
note. This is how I wrote it down in my notes. Snake at house.
Oh, actually, I thought you said in.
Yeah, which I really need to make my things more detailed because I never know I'm like, what was I trying to say
Some of the
here?
shit that I write down,
Like, huh?
I'm just like, what does that even mean?
Anyway, so we were eating dinner one night with my family, Caitlin and I, and Sophia. Yes, you know Sophia. I was gonna say she was on the podcast.
Yeah. Sophia with a D. That's all I remember.
Sophia with a D. Sophia D. She came over for a little bit to give her birthday present.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. She gave her a bunch of chocolate. She said, "What does she like?" And I said, "Chocolate."
Dill pickle.
And she said, "What kind of chocolate?" And I said,
Any kind
yes.
you got. Yeah.
Anyway, that's beside the point. Sophia was over, and I was walking her out to her car as she was leaving, and Alexander was moving his car out of the way because he parked in front of her. And then a snake, and I say snake, it's like that big, not a very big snake. It's a baby. Like you can tell, it's little.
Still a snake, though.
It's still a snake.
You're like, I say snake, but it was this big. Like that
No,
makes it no longer a snake.
It's still a snake, but it is in fact a baby snake. It is probably a foot long. And
$5.
and very thin. It's like the size of my pinky. Thin. There is a video somewhere. Is slithering across
As they do.
the driveway. Yeah. Alexander is going down the driveway, like pulling out to get out of Sophia's way, and I didn't want him to run over the snake because it's a little baby
Did you
snake.
run in front of his car?
Well, I didn't run, but this is not the point of the story. I told him to stop. I was like, don't run over the snake. I'm going to see if I can get it out of the way. But it was moving really fast, and every time I tried to like grab for it, it like,
As snakes do.
as snakes do.
Yeah.
And I also didn't know what kind of snake it was. So I was like, in the chance that this thing is venomous and it like turns around, it's probably not.
Almost definitely.
There's
not.
only like 3 venomous snakes in
Yeah.
Georgia.
And what color was it?
It was hard to tell. It was night out.
It was night out.
It was dark out, but it was a darker colored.
Yeah, Meg just said that just pissed me off, and then you dropped the microphone that you
Sorry, I'm
that you
sorry.
should have
It's
just
gonna
been
be a loud
holding,
boom
but you're
and
so
the
glued to your
thing.
phone right now.
Caitlin just did the video.
Well, good for you.
It
But
was
you
a-
were,
Want to see it?
you've
it
been
was
on your
a-
phone for the last hour.
I have.
It was a darker colored snake.
and I still haven't found her.
Well,
and
it was night out.
I know snakes. It was night out.
Yeah.
I know snakes fairly well. I couldn't tell what kind of snake it was. It could have been a rat snake, which are non-venomous.
Yeah.
But I didn't know.
Sure.
And I would have preferred to not have to drive to the hospital to get anti-venom.
Sure. Yeah.
Anyway, so I'm trying to get it back into the grass, which is not far from where the snake is, but I'm trying to like stand on the one side where Alexander is and shoo it back towards the grass. But instead of going that way, because why would it? It goes all the way down the length of our driveway, which is like a fairly decent length of driveway. Like, why are we taking the long way around? But I'm trying to help you here. So he's slithering down the driveway, and then he stops. And I'm like, all right, I got to get you out. So I grabbed an American flag out of the ground. And I'm now trying to
You
like...
ripped it out of the ground.
I
to do
did.
that.
And
America will help me.
I say American flag. It's still...
Yeah. I say American flag. It was only about this big. So it's not really an American flag. You're stop doing that. You would be like, I say an American flag. It was actually just a flag with a picture of my dad on it. But my dad loves America, so American flag. that's what I expect you to say. Not the size was small, so it doesn't add up to an American flag. It doesn't quite measure up to the greatness of our country.
Anyway, it's still an American flag. It's just a little one that you like stick in the ground, like a small little planter. The American flag.
Yeah.
And so I pull it out, and now
You say and you mean American flag. That's what it is.
I mean an American flag. And now I'm trying to like.
I just want you to know
There is the video.
there was not one moment of that story where I thought that you grabbed the largest American flag in this country to try and save this snake's life from your brother driving it over. That's what I thought.
That's beside the point. So now I'm trying to like corral this snake back to the grass, and it's like going towards the road. I'm like, oh my God, the
Yeah.
snake wants to die.
Going towards more traffic.
Or yeah, which we live in the back of neighborhoods, like, and it's 10 o'clock at night. Traffic is.
I say traffic. There wasn't really
I
any
say
traffic.
There's no traffic.
Now that's a proper context.
Shut up.
There was one
Um,
truck that went by.
Yeah.
So we're getting it. I'm like, okay, we're just gonna go across the street and into the grass on the other side of the road, whatever. And it's just gonna take me a little bit. Mind you, I'm in no shoes. I'm barefoot in my pajamas with an American flag, kind of, in my hand. Corralling a baby snake across the road.
Now I say barefoot. I just wasn't wearing shoes or socks.
And I'm about halfway across the road when this car comes flying around the corner. And I was like, this guy's going to hit me. Like, this is it. I'm dying for this baby snake with an American flag in my hand. But he comes zipping around and I like held out my hand like this. I was like, wait, I'm here. And I'm still this way with the flag. Like this.
Fuck
I
the
look
snake at that point.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Which is what the video is of me like directing traffic with one hand and directing the snake with the other, barefoot across the street in my pajamas at
probably
10
looked like
o'clock
a
at night. I
psycho.
did. I'm sure I did.
Yeah.
And I made him wait there for like a couple of seconds while I was getting the snake
He's
across.
probably like, what is this bitch doing?
And then he didn't even wait for me to get all the way out of the road. He like kissed my backside
Good. I
driving
too.
by.
I would have been like, I would have hit you. Get out of the way. What are you doing? He probably couldn't even see the snake. So
No,
you
I just
are
look
just
and
waving
see-
a flag at the ground like an absolute moron. He was like, who is this homeless, drunk woman with an American flag that she just stole from this house?
In her pajamas.
Yeah, in her pajamas, barefoot.
Barefoot.
Just
My Halloween pajamas.
probably like, I need to move out
Sophia
of this
across the
city.
street videoing me.
Yeah.
And then inevitably, I got the snake onto the yard across the street. Everyone wins. I almost died. It's fine. That's my story. Thank you for listening.
God, you like really just piss me off sometimes. That's all I can say. It's like I think you just annoy me.
I'm so glad I have that effect on you.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
really
yeah,
try
yeah.
my best.
Good.
That's actually why I'm here. Did you guys know that? That's why I did this.
Just to annoy me.
Just to annoy Joe Sharkey.
Yeah. Sometimes I think back to like I was watching a movie today, and one of the questions in the movie that was asked to another character was, if you could press a button and start your life over, would you? And I was thinking about like, would I not?
Don't upset me.
Just now I'm thinking, would I go back and not ask Annabelle to be my co-host on the
No.
podcast?
But then you wouldn't have heard that amazing story.
Yeah, I wouldn't have heard. You say amazing story, but you're right. I wouldn't have heard that story.
Wow.
Amazing. Tough to say.
This is so rude.
It is a funny story. I'll give you that though.
Don't lie to me.
I'll watch the video. I'm sure at some point. No, I thought it was a funny story.
Oh, I don't. Wait,
So you're
I-
not even holding the flag.
Wait, I might have a video of me with the flag. Sophia sent me one of. Maybe Alexander did. Somebody sent me a video with me.
Of
with
you
flag.
in the street.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Okay.
I'll find it. Don't worry.
Yeah, because if I go into this video and it's just you in the fucking driveway, I don't
It
care.
is.
Then I
Yeah,
don't care.
Caitlin wasn't even out there. She was inside.
As she should be. 10 p.m. Stay indoors. Yeah. Absolutely stay indoors. That's ridiculous.
Meanwhile, Sophia's outside, like, well, tell Caitlin I said bye.
You didn't say bye when she walked out?
No,
Oh.
she thought she was coming. No, Caitlin stayed inside.
Yeah.
That's okay. Thanks, Sophia. Thanks for the chocolate. I told her bye. Don't worry.
Good for you. Anyways, you got anything else? Or should we go to the movies?
We can go to the movies.
Okay. We watched Harry Potter
1 and 2.
1 and 2. What's the I can't remember the name of the
Sorcerer's
first one.
Stone
Thank you, Sorcerer's Stone.
And the Chamber, of Secrets. On the topic of
Okay.
snakes.
Once again, not Christmas movies, though.
Whoa.
Hold
First
on.
one has it. Go ahead.
Though the first one does have a strong Christmas presence
Mhm.
in one section of the movie.
Yes. However, we very quickly realized the second one really doesn't at all.
No.
We thought thought it did.
I thought for sure the second one had more Christmas in it. There is another one where they do Christmas?
Oh, you're
Caitlin
so
saying that when he
right.
has the vision of Ron's dad with the snake, that's around Christmas time
Yeah.
because he's staying at Ron's house with
Mhm.
yeah. So maybe no, he wasn't staying at Ron's house. He was staying at they were at school. Yeah.
Is that Order of the Phoenix? Whatever it is.
Yeah, I think it might be. You're absolutely right. But I thought again, same thing. I thought the first and second ones were the only two that
The
like even
first
mentioned
one
Christmas.
is where he gets the sweaters and he's like, "Happy Christmas, Ron.
Yeah, and the
Happy
invisibility
Christmas,
cloak.
Harry." Yeah, forgot about that.
Recurring character in the later movies. The invisibility
The
cloak.
invisibility cloak.
Yeah.
Or is it the cloak of invisibility?
Doesn't really matter, does it? Anyways, so love these movies.
Mhm.
Absolute classics. I never read the books, so I
Really?
don't have a comparison. Not that we're doing that. I just thought it was worth mentioning that like these are books that I've never read.
They're also books?
They are also books that I've never read,
Okay.
which is rare for me. Usually, if there's a movie if there was a book that was made into a movie, I typically read the book. Try to before the movie. If not, I will at least read the book. Oh my god!
Caitlin says that's the only book she's read before watching the movie.
I have seen so many movies that I was like, I will not go see this movie until I've read the book.
Hail Mary. You can't watch a movie before reading the book in her house.
Because the books are always better.
It's just the law.
Oh wait, she's saying you can't watch the movies before you read the book. I'm sorry, I was misunderstanding.
Yeah.
You. I thought you were saying you can't. I thought I heard it backwards, and I was like, you can't read the books before you watch the movie. Why is that? That's such a weird rule. No, that doesn't make sense. But yes, I love these movies. I think the third one is the best one, which we did not watch. Are we ranking them as one? We are ranking them as one.
I think that's
We
what
can't
we
possibly rank them
said.
separately.
Are we ranking
I
the
don't have
series? Because this says Harry Potter the series.
Then I guess whatever we're basing the entire series off these two movies and giving the entire series a ranking. We cannot act as though we just watched all of the movies. We have to act as though we just watched these
ranking the two movies, but we are acting as if
it's the whole series.
The whole series for this.
Even so that we can't like take in our previous knowledge of the rest of the series, even though we will subconsciously.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts? I don't necessarily have a number in mind right now.
I like Harry Potter. I've never been like
a huge Harry Potter.
Die hard everything Harry Potter person.
Right.
I will watch it if it is on the TV.
Right.
I have read the books.
On the TV.
Watch if it's on the TV. What else would you say?
Just on TV usually, but
okay. These two are definitely not my favorite of the movies, and I know that's not how we're ranking them.
Yeah. But like you still have to take that into it's still like something you have to acknowledge.
There are better movies.
There are better
Harry
movies.
Potter movies. But if I'm going solely based on these two and trying to be
as unbiased,
objective about it.
Yeah, because I think like if you take the other movies into account, which the poster did say the series, I think that like the series in and of itself is phenomenal, and the movies continue to get better as they go on.
Yeah.
But you also have to remember that like the series would not exist without these two movies.
This is correct.
Had they not been successful, they wouldn't.
It's
have
one of the
making
most well-rounded movie series ever created, I think, and I think that's fair to say. Whether you like them or not,
of these two movies, I like the first one better than the second one.
I can agree with that.
The second one, the only reason I don't like it is not the only reason, but one of the reasons I don't like it is because of the professor. I don't remember his name.
The second one, the Flit Lockwood.
Yes, I just don't like him.
First name. Yeah, I told her this too while we were watching it. There's several moments in it, and I realized that I blend these two movies together. They are like one movie in my head.
Right.
So maybe that'll help my ranking. I don't know, because like they're just already the same movie in my brain.
Interesting.
There's lots of things that happen like in the second one. I'm like, oh wait, I thought that was in the first, or like vice versa.
Okay.
I thought it was in the second one.
Yeah.
Something like that. They're very not similar movies in my head, but like for whatever reason in my head, they like blend together. Like the others, I can be like, that one was in Azkaban, that one was in Order of the Phoenix.
Right.
Whereas these two, you could tell me something, and I'm like, it's in one of those first two.
Yeah.
Anyway, for these two, without thinking about the rest of the series as much as I possibly can, and without thinking of them as just Christmas movies, because we haven't been doing that, I'm going to go 62.
I think that's a fair number. It's so hard not to bring in the rest of the series
Mhm.
because, like, again, it just gets better.
Mhm.
You also gave Christmas in Connecticut a 62.
Connecticut.
Oh,
I don't even remember that movie.
that was an older one.
Oh yes, that was the one that's in black and white.
Dang.
Well, this is way better than that.
I also feel like that. I'll go 68
What'd you give 68
or around.
or around there? Yeah.
Looks like the closest ones are Shazam at 70
Okay.
and Muppets at 60. Or
Well,
not
this is
Frosty.
definitely better than
Silent Night at
Muppets.
65.
What was it? 65?
Frosty and Muppets. Nope, wrong.
No.
Silent Night and Muppets.
Ooh. Okay.
So you think
I
you say 68 still?
Yeah. I'll keep it at that.
I think I'll go a little bit higher. I think I'm probably around like 73,
You gave 73 to Mary Poppins.
76. What the hell was that?
My dragon.
My dragon.
My dragon has no wings anymore.
Now it's just a
I have Hopper
lizard.
now. I have.
Your closest to that one
Hopper.
is Love Hard at 78, Joe, or The Parent Trap at 77.
Ooh.
And I give this a 76.
Yeah,
Trap. Love Hard. Would I give Love Hard?
78.
You like Love Hard.
Yeah, but not the series, just the first 2 movies. That's right. I'm happy with that. I think that
Okay.
Love Hard and what was the other one?
Parent Trap.
I think Love Hard and Parent Trap are both better than the first 2 movies of this
Okay.
series. Like if I could just start watching Harry Potter from Prisoner of Azkaban,
Yeah.
I would.
I agree.
Yeah.
Prisoner of Azkaban, whole different story.
Caitlin, what are we watching this or next week? Ugh. What is it?
Alf!
Yay!
Yeah, which is
Put
a
me
shame
down.
because that's my car ride movie,
Put
and
me
we
down
just
for
did
a
our
0.
car ride.
Okay.
No, don't do that.
Put me down for a 0.
No, you have to
No, you
watch
have
it.
What's
to
my
rank
current
it.
lowest ranking? Got to be Snowman, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, at 15.
Oh, this is going way under 15.
Are you
For the
kidding?
snowman?
Oh, I
No,
almost called you
Joe.
Elf.
Yes.
Joe.
Be so for real with me right now. No,
I am
Joe.
the
being-
snowman was nothing.
I am being and this movie
There wasn't even words.
is so annoying. Yeah, and I wish this movie didn't have words.
You have to watch it.
I will watch
Joe.
it, but I hate Elf.
It's so funny. I
It's
don't know what you're
so
talking
It's
about.
a
bad.
great movie.
It's so bad.
I really want it to be
the
Christmas.
humor
One
is
of my
the
most
humor is
quoted
terrible,
movies.
and it's really like I think it's genuinely because of Will Ferrell. The only saving grace of this movie is
So-
Zooey Deschanel. Love Zooey
Okay, so
Deschanel.
like you wouldn't
Obsessed with
like.
her. I give her alone a 20.
Okay, so like.
So the movie will naturally get a. Sorry, I'll give it a 16 because it has to go one above Snowman.
All the things that don't include Will Smith. Would you?
We
Will
haven't even
Smith.
watched it yet.
Sorry, Will Ferrell. Be a very different movie with Will Smith.
Yeah, if it was with Will Smith, I'd love this movie.
Like without like say you get rid of Will Ferrell or you just pay attention to the stuff that doesn't have him in it, like the scenes. That would still
Yeah,
be
but
lower.
he's in 90% of the movie,
Yeah, I know.
if
but-
not 100%.
We'll talk about this next week.
Yes, we will, and I will still give it.
You have to watch it though.
I will. I've watched every movie.
Yeah.
Except for A Christmas Story.
Okay. Trivia.
Trivia.
Yes. What do we got? Oh, let me open up my
Got it.
notes. Podcast answers. Here we go. Ready when you are.
What year was the first October, and why?
Have we not already had this question?
I don't know.
This sounds so familiar to me.
We do a lot of what year was the first.
I
Okay.
just figured beer related. So
First Oktoberfest.
and why if you want a little
Ooh. And why?
and why.
Does Oktoberfest start in September?
Mm-hmm.
I thought so.
Very little of it is actually in October, usually.
It's like March Madness. Most of it's in April. I'm not okay. What year was the first Oktoberfest? The real question is was the first Oktoberfest?
I'm pretty sure I know the why. I don't know the when.
You know the why?
My
Um,
dad is very German.
My question was, is the where Germany? Is that actually where the first one was?
Would
I
assume
think I know
yes,
the where
because-
too. When was that?
Beer,
Um,
could be any time, really.
mm,
Beer's been around for so long.
My dad's gonna be so disappointed in me. I'm so sorry. He's screaming the answer at the TV right now.
He
Actually,
very well might be, but he watches it on TV.
On the big screen.
Oh my lord! I wonder how I look on a big screen. This feels so late for it to have started with the year I put down, but I'll go a little bit earlier just to hedge my bets a little bit.
Mm,
Now I've changed my answer way too many times. I just changed it a fourth time. I'm locked in. I'm
Golly.
not changing it anymore. What'd you say?
Well, I had much earlier, and then you made me nervous.
Yeah.
So I bumped it up to 1820.
Okay.
My God. So there's no way I have this. I went 1965 originally, and then I was like, it's got to be way earlier than that. And to hedge my bets, I went 1950.
Annabelle's.
I need
the
to know. My
closest.
original
Yeah.
guess was 1654.
Oh, that's
1810.
you were actually only
Okay,
10 years
glad
off.
I
It's not
bumped it up.
bad.
Do you want to guess why?
It has something to do with religion, right?
No.
Oh, is it not for Reformation Day? I
Mm-mm.
thought it had something to do with Reformation Day.
Has it always been about beer?
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that is
It
maybe.
was
Had I known that, I would have gone earlier.
held in celebration of the marriage of King Ludwig the First.
Ludwig.
Sure.
Ludwig.
Whoever that guy is.
Crazy King Ludwig. He
There you
went
go.
mad.
Don't they all?
He built a bunch of really expensive palaces and then went mad. Neuschwanstein? Those were Ludwig's. You know the one in Germany,
Nope.
but in
I don't.
Yeah.
Why would I know that?
You know Neuschwanstein Castle.
Nope.
You do.
Is
I
it in
promise.
Soren?
Yes.
I'm telling you, I don't.
It's the one in Soren.
The one in
Thank you,
Soren.
Meg.
I don't.
It's the one that
Do
Sleeping Beauty's
Soren.
castle.
Oh,
in
I thought it was
Disneyland is
Cinderella's
based
castle.
after Sleeping Beauty.
I don't do Soren.
Well.
And also, right now, Soren's just America, so I don't know
I
anything
do Soren.
else.
It's my favorite ride.
All right.
Good
Eat of
job,
the week.
Annabelle.
Eat of the week.
What are
Ellie
our points at?
Lou's-
We're at week 2. This was week 2 for points.
Yeah, we're tied up. Ellie Lou's
Brew and barbecue.
Brew and Barbecue.
Mm-hmm.
Very close, right here in Winter Garden.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Very, very good.
I agree.
I got the rib platter, which was 4 ribs, brisket, corn on the cob, and French fries. Those are the 2 sides that I chose, was corn on the cob and French fries, and it came with 2 corn muffins, which I did not eat. It was so good. I don't think I've ever gone to a barbecue place that does food like this.
Really?
Yeah,
Have you ever been to a Sonny's?
No.
Oh, you would like a Sonny's.
yeah, I've been
barbecue.
told that several times. I'm trying to think if I really I think I've eaten food from those places, but I've never gone there and gotten a metal tray with the
Yeah.
brown parchment
Oh.
paper down.
Yeah.
And had it
Got a
right there at
platter,
the
a
restaurant.
barbecue
Yeah.
platter.
And I have wanted it for a while because I was telling you, keep seeing TikToks of a barbecue place that it's the point of view of the guy cutting all of the meat for people.
Mhm.
And I love watching those videos, and I've been craving barbecue. So when you sent this, I was like,
I bet
hell
if you would
yeah.
ask, they would have let you back in the kitchen to go see
Oh, probably.
what they do.
Yeah,
They were
I did.
so nice.
I did pitch the podcast, not pitch it.
Mhm.
I plugged the podcast while we were there because he was like, "Yeah, I really hope you like the food. Is this your first time in?" And I was like, "Yeah." I go, shameless plug here, but we do a podcast and we do an eat of the week every week, and so this is the place we chose, and we talk about the food on the podcast. And he was like, "Oh, awesome!" Like, well, let me know if you guys need anything, and I was just like, "I will." He was very,
They were very nice.
very
There was
helpful.
another guy that came up and checked on us too.
Yeah.
So
I think he probably told everybody, "Hey, they're on social media." This might be one of those ones I might have to skip a couple previous eats of the week to just get their
stuff out.
stuff out
Yeah,
there.
Sure, why not?
But no, they were so good.
Yeah.
I loved it. Oh my god.
They had 4 sauces on the table, homemade
4 different barbecue sauces.
sauces.
Yeah. All of them phenomenal. Memphis barbecue was my favorite.
That was
followed
the
by
regular one,
that
right?
was the yeah, not the sweet
Regular.
one, not the
Yeah.
hot one, the regular
There's
one.
a sweet, regular, hot, and then mustardy one.
Yeah, I love the mustardy one too.
Yeah. I liked the sweet. That was good.
Yeah. But yeah, no, the ribs were phenomenal. The brisket was incredible, both of them extremely
It looked
tender.
good. They were literally, when people say falling off the bone,
Yeah.
Joe's dinner is what they were
Yeah.
talking about.
I think the only my least favorite part of it, well, obviously I don't like corn muffins, but like my least favorite part was the fries. And it's not because they were bad, it's just those fries specifically were my least favorite thing on the tray.
They were very good fries
They were
too.
the only thing I didn't finish. I have to give it like a 9.9 out of 10.
Ooh, what would have given it a 10?
If I could have, maybe I could have asked, but if I could have picked a third side instead of the corn muffin, because like it's just something that
I bet you could have asked
it's
too.
something that I ended up paying for that I didn't like
Eat.
get to eat.
I took them home.
and it's my own fault. I don't like them, but
Yeah.
so I'm gonna. But like, if I could have been like, can I get something else instead?
Yeah.
I should have asked. So it's really not their fault, but that's why I'm giving them a 9.9 because
Okay.
it's like really my fault. But
Yeah.
I'm still giving.
Still gonna
them,
take it
yeah.
out on them.
Absolutely, I am.
I suggested this place, which is funny because I don't eat meat, and I feel like every time I suggest somewhere, it's always like
Yeah.
a burger place or a
Oh,
barbecue
also
place.
because it didn't smell like barbecue, that's why I'm giving it a 9.9.
Yeah, didn't like as a bad thing.
It's a bad thing.
You think it
should
would have been
Oh,
better?
if it smelled like meat in that restaurant, I would have been hooked.
I don't like smelling like food after I eat food, so
Well, I don't want to smell like food. I want the restaurant to smell like food.
Yeah, but if it lingers in the air, then it gets on you.
Wouldn't have
it didn't smell like
that for that
barbecue
long.
at all, which I thought was weird because it was very much so a barbecue place. Anyway, I suggested it not only because we thought Joe and Riley, who did not get to experience it, so we'll have to go back. We thought they would like
R.I.P.
it.
Riley.
I know, she's dead. She's not dead. She's just not here.
Jesus Christ.
But they also had a vegan platter, which I thought was fun. It was.
The guy asked her, "Are you actually vegan?"
He
and
did.
I, in the background, so bad.
He said,
wanted
"Are you
to be
actually
like,
vegan?"
No, she's fucking not. She's a little rat.
I'm a vegetarian.
She's like, no, I'm just a vegetarian. No, you're not even that. You're a little fucking rat.
Whoa. Anyway, so I got the vegan platter, which was like glazed tofu, and it was very good. I told you at one point, if you told me it was chicken, I would have thought it was probably bad chicken, but I would have believed you. I would have been like, oh, okay. Because it had the same mouthfeel as chicken. Like it had a very nice consistency, whereas like tofu is kind of squishy. Yeah.
Disgusting.
And most of the time, I really like tofu, but it did not give tofu while I was eating it. It had a very nice glaze on it. It was like sweet and spicy.
It looked the
Something or
glaze
other.
looked really.
It was
good.
like sweet and spicy barbecue at the same time. Like if you would mix the sweet and spicy ones we had at our table,
Yeah.
it would have been like that.
Yeah, it looked very good.
And then I got a side of the mac and cheese, which was delicious. Scraped the bowl clean. And then I had my corn muffin and then Joe's extra corn muffins. Those were also very good. I did save some, but I love corn muffins. And then a Diet Coke, and it was great. Service was great. Food was great.
Oh yeah, they were so nice.
Yeah. And there was nobody in there.
But
we
were
were the
actually the only people. Yeah.
other than those two guys that walked in towards
And
the
I
end.
imagine we're looking at it's a Wednesday
Yeah,
afternoon.
it might have just been timing, but like this place deserved to have so many more
deserves
people
to have a
in
line
it.
out the door, in my opinion.
It was so good. Highly recommend. I think I'm gonna go 10 out of 10. I cannot fault it for literally anything.
Yeah.
Other than I actually could. I take that back. And this
We're
is
going 9.9.
we're going 9.9, but it's really nothing. This is a me thing. I told you the beer they advertise like their name is Brews and Barbecue, and they had a
They
selection
had
of
like 6 beers.
6 beers, and like 5 of them were IPAs.
Yeah.
Which is fine. And I'm sure a lot of people are
and
fine
if they
with
rotate
that.
them, it's not so bad. But
Yeah.
something tells me they don't have a rotation
No,
of beers.
because it was like Mango Cart or
Yeah.
Sweetwater or something like that. And I was like, it just feels weird to advertise it as Brews and Barbecues when like, just say barbecue. It's
Yeah.
LA Lou's Barbecue, and that's okay.
Yep. And you've got some beer. That's okay.
Mhm.
But
That's
like,
my
if you're
only
gonna call
thing.
yourself Brews, I expect
Because I went
a
in
beer wall.
wanting to like you didn't want a beer, but like I went in, I wanted to get a beer, and then I saw the wall of what they had, and I was like, maybe not.
Yeah.
That's my only complaint. Which whatever.
Yeah.
That's fine.
9.9.
Mhm.
No, it is. I will definitely be going back. It is very, very good. Like you said, the service, which I typically don't take into account at
Mhm.
all, and I don't think I took it into account in my score. But they were so great because I had no idea what I wanted. I knew that I wanted a platter of some sort, so I asked the guy for recommendations, and he was
That one guy in
extremely
particular was
helpful.
really
Yeah.
helpful.
So loved the experience.
Mhm.
We'll definitely be going back,
Nice.
and
Ellie
hopefully
Lou's.
they sponsor an episode of the podcast.
Ellie Lou's.
Even if they just want to give us some free food.
Brews
Ellie
and
Lou's Brews and
Barbecues.
Barbecue.
Did talk about catering for.
They do offer catering, any size event. So will I ask them to cater my wedding?
Who knows?
When I promote them on the podcast for a little exchange right here?
Maybe.
Maybe. Tough to say.
Who could
We
say?
are considering barbecue for the wedding, so
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll eat that again. Can you give me a plate of tofu?
you're not getting. You are not allowed to not eat meat at the wedding. I personally will be offended. I will make sure that you do not.
He's
get
gonna
to
sit
come to
there
the
and
wedding.
like spoon
Force
feed me.
feed you chicken. Yes,
What about me? Because I don't eat any of it.
you eat hot dogs.
I eat hot. Are you gonna have hot dogs?
I'll have a couple hot dogs for you.
All right.
Hot dogs are meat.
Anyway, Ellie
gonna-
Lou's Brews and Barbecue.
I'm gonna bring 5 guys in just for you.
Wow.
Are you kidding me right now?
Well, 5 guys
Uh,
just for Meg.
Take your
Well,
pick, Meg.
well, I'm not the ump.
What'd you say?
I said I'm not the ump.
Oh.
Have you seen that interview where this the interviewer is asking these 2 actors if you could have a button that would take you anywhere in the world, what would you what place would you choose?
No.
And she was like my thought is my bed to 5 guys, and they were like, whoa, what? And she was like, yeah, love 5, she loved 5 guys, and they didn't know that 5 guys was she was referring to the restaurant.
She's saying
They
thought
thought
they
she
were
was talking
saying-
about her bed to 5 guys,
5
and they're
guys.
like, damn.
okay, I guess. Good for you.
But yeah,
Right.
so anyways,
Where can the people find you?
that's okay. I'm making sure we've done everything
We
before I
have.
just go right to that. Where can people find you?
You can find me on TikTok and Instagram at Annabelle.Kessinger.
And you can follow me on Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky. As for the podcast, you can follow us on TikTok at the Shuffle Podcast, Instagram, Shuffle_podcast, and you can subscribe, be our 105th subscriber on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at the Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening, watching. Peanut Gallery,
Bye, Mom.
Caitlin.
Pleasure.
We'll talk to you guys next week. Bye, everybody.
Bye.